WRGB Channel 6, Schenectady.
Capital Wrestling Corporation presents All-Star Wrestling. Hello, everybody, and welcome to All-Star Wrestling. And this week, you're going to see excitement right from the opening match. 345 pounds of Nikolai Volkoff will meet none other than Tony Garea. That's exactly what you hear the roar of the crowd for right now as Tony comes down the aisle. So right now, let's go up and meet our ringside announcer, Joe McHugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is All-Star Wrestling, promoted by Phil Zatko, supervised by the State Athletic Commission. The chairman is Zach Clayton, Bob Patterson is the secretary, and deputy in charge, Nick Santoro. And the officials assigned by the State Athletic Commission, the doctor in attendance at ringside, Dr. Fred Heimbach, the timekeeper at the bell, Tony CBO, and the referee, Willie Weber, and yours truly, Joe McHugh. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the fashion plate of wrestling, Fred Blassie. The opening contest, it is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. In the corner to my right, weighing 250 pounds, from Auckland, New Zealand, Tony Garea. And in the corner to my left, from Siberia, weighing 345 pounds, Nikolai Volkoff.
This is the feature match this week. Nikolai Volkoff taking on Tony Garea. Should be a great one. Bell rings, here we go. What happens when you take the twisted mind, if you will, of Louis Albano? You couple that with the wizardry of the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. What sort of strategy do you think these two individuals are going to dream up for the tag team match? There's no telling. One thing you can bet, it's going to be of an unusual nature. Probably it will be of a illegal nature, but it's surely going to make for a lot of excitement, and it's going to make for a lot of problems for Haystacks Calhoun, who had a little bit of good luck with his good luck charm last time he was in Albany. But they're going to need more than good luck as Haystacks once again teams up with Tony Garea and Dean Ho. They're going to need a lot of support from the wrestling fans because Albano and the Wizard can dream up the most devastating strategy of any duo ever put together. And Kowalski, coupled with the Valiant brothers, spells trouble with a capital T.
Mr. Fred Blassie and Nikolai Volkoff. Perhaps Mr. Blassie passed Volkoff a foreign object. Whatever it is, he raked it into the eyes of... Yes, obviously, you can see him handing it back now. The referee turning around to check Volkoff, but it's too late. The damage is already done. Out over the top rope. Tony Garea, and he went flying. There's Fred Blassie out there with Tony Garea. Putting something in his eye. Garea trying to shake it off. 2 against 1 in this contest. There's no doubt about that. Garea out on the hard floor there. I imagine that's where he's going to stay for quite a while. After what Blassie did to him on the outside. The referee, of course, would have no knowledge of that, having not seen it, but you can see Tony bent over almost double now. He's going to have a lot of difficulty in getting it. There's Fred Blassie again. And a lot of trouble here in this match. Up on the apron in the ring now. Volkoff on the back of the head. Oh, yes, sir. From behind, Volkoff attacks. Goes flying into that turnbuckle. Volkoff moving right in with a knee to the midsection now. Handful of air and again he comes over. Oh, Volkoff! Coming over there next to Fred Blassie. Side headlock now by Volkoff. Garea trying to shake it loose. That's an extremely powerful arm there of Volkoff. Blassie claims he's the strongest man in the world. Comes again. Referee warning Fred Blassie, and now Garea trying to overpower Nikolai Volkoff. A lot of people would never even attempt that. Once again, Garea trying to power his way out of this now. Tony right on top of Volkoff. Volkoff trying to beg off a little bit now, trying to break that momentum of Garea. And coming over, Blassie hands him something. Breaks it in the eyes of Garea. Again, the foreign object pass to Volkoff, and he uses it quite effectively once again, passing it back to Blassie. Blassie now digging into the eyes of Garea. trying to overcome almost overwhelming odds. It's 2 against 1. No doubt this would be a great match if it were just Volkoff and Garea and Fred Blassie were not around. Oh, boy, he dug that elbow in there, but you can see Garea's obviously dazed. Down to the mat again. Nice reverse by Garea. Fred Blassie continuing to try to hurt, maim, whatever, otherwise immobilize Tony Garea. Volkoff with a forearm shot. Garea right back on top of him. Slugging it out here. One to the forehead. Another one. Garea. Oh, eye rake there by Volkoff. That pretty well slows down Garea. Right on Fred Blassie. Volkoff burning that big bull neck and head of his right into the midsection. Watch himself. He's over there in the wrong corner. Fred Blassie is hanging around that outside post. Well, they've separated them finally. Let's go up and see if we can get the official word.
Ladies and gentlemen, that bout went a full, fast and furious 10 minutes, and the referee declares the bout a draw.
Well, Garea's not satisfied with that. Garea wants Volkoff. You can see Garea. Oh, he almost got Blassie. Blassie grabs his protege by the arm and takes him back to the dressing room, and in the ring you see a very determined, a very popular, a very aggressive and fine wrestler indeed in Tony Garea, as he gets a great hand from the fans here at the arena. We'll be right back as we continue with more exciting action in just a moment.
Mason Dots presents dotsmanship, or the gentle art of eating dots.
Never eat dots alone. You gotta share them. Dots beautiful.
Trading, you can trade greens for oranges. But never oranges for red. That's right.
I saved the yellow ones.
I love you, Cheryl.
For you, Mildred.
That's nice. I don't know what to say, Steve.
Mason Dots. Delicious, any way you eat them.
Nature. Often it shows us peace, stillness, beauty. But then other times nature becomes a raging fury. It can tear families apart, leave them helpless, homeless, without food, clothing, and other necessities. When this happens, the American Red Cross is on hand to meet their immediate emergency needs and to help pick up the pieces, to help people get on their feet again and get back to normal living. The American Red Cross, helping put it all together again, the way a good neighbor should.
Volunteer service can be an exciting and satisfying experience. If you have interest, concern, or desire, you are needed. If you can give a few hours a day or a week, or even help once in a while, call the volunteer office nearest you in the Tri-City area. Become a part of this people helping people effort. In Schenectady and Troy, call your volunteer bureau. In Albany, call the Volunteer Action Center.
One Man's Way, the inspirational screen biography of Reverend Norman Vincent Peale, tonight, 11:30 p.m. on Channel 6 television.
Hi, I'm Bob McNamara, and the one and only Kurt Gowdy here to remind all you baseball fans that Monday night is your night on Channel 6 when NBC presents Monday Night Baseball.
And after the game, join the one and only Bob McNamara for all your local sports news on Channel 6. The only area station to bring your local sports news 7 nights a week.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee, Dick Worley. This next contest, it is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. In the corner to my left, weighing 272 pounds, from Hokkaido, Japan, Strong Kobayashi. And in the corner to my right, from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing 238 pounds, Mike Wayne.
Mike Wayne against Strong Kobayashi. Kobayashi from Orient, Japan, Mountain Village. Fred Blassie, who makes quite a few tours over to the Orient, apparently has found the protege that he wanted over there, brought him back over here to this country. Blassie claims he's the Asiatic champion. Claims that he hasn't been defeated in over 8 years. Kobayashi going through his ritual of chasing the evil spirits away or whatever it is. His opponent, Mike Wayne. Mike Wayne having a few problems here as of late. He's going to have a big one right here with Kobayashi. We can tell you that right from the beginning. Thumb right to the throat. Wow, vicious chopping. Down goes Mike Wayne. Another thumb up into that throat, and if we could get a look at, a close-up of that thumb, it appears that Kobayashi is wearing a black band around it of some description as Mike Wayne leaves the ring. And out there with him, you see it, Mr. Fred Blassie. Kobayashi down on the knee, body slam, brother the backbreaker. Kobayashi appearing to bite the forehead, a tactic I'm sure he learned by Fred Blassie. Blassie distracting the referee, and Kobayashi, you can be sure, is doing something he shouldn't be doing. Last week on All-Star Wrestling, we saw a most unusual move applied by Mr. Kobayashi. Some semblance of a paralyzing hold. Big body slam there. If I'm not mistaken, Kobayashi is doing right now what he did a week ago. Well, that paralyzing move, and it appears that Mike Wayne is slowing down. You can see he's getting a little bit limp now. The referee wastes no time at all in giving a signal to the timekeeper. You can see Blassie again distracting that referee as Kobayashi continues to apply the pressure. Kobayashi, keep in mind, has already won the match, but under the tutelage of Mr. Fred Blassie, apparently carrying out Blassie's instructions to the letter. Wayne is going to wake up for a week if they don't stop that mess. Well, let's go up and get the official word.
The time, 3 minutes and 15 seconds, and the winner, Strong Kobayashi.
Strong Kobayashi, along with Mr. Fred Blassie, once again victorious, and you see that black thumb of Kobayashi. And I don't know if it's, I would assume it has tape and a number of things around it. I wouldn't think that it would be natural. Let's not forget that Mike Wayne is still out cold. Blassie and the referee having a discussion as to whether or not to wake up Mike Wayne. Oh, Blassie finally consenting. Kobayashi leans over his latest victim here. And Mike Wayne apparently wakes up. I'm not too sure if he wants to wake up, though. And remember what happened to him against Kobayashi. I'm sure this is a match that he'll long remember. Kobayashi apparently not through with him yet. Right in. Jammed that thumb once again right into the neck. And Mike Wayne may be out. Look at Blassie, of course, had this planned all along, as we surmised by that gesture he just made to Kobayashi. Blassie apparently wanting him to give it to him again. And Mike Wayne is just like a dish rag. Mike Wayne, in fairness to him, he hung in there all the way. And this is ridiculous. Both fellas taking advantage of him now. Kobayashi patting on the back of that neck. I don't think Kobayashi ever wants him to leave that ring. Well, they're bringing in the stretcher. Mike Wayne leaves the ring the hard way. I'm sure he will long remember the name Kobayashi. Wait a minute, that's Kobayashi over there. That's Kobayashi. Kobayashi is going to help him back. Look at Blassie and Kobayashi dumping him over. That's exactly what we expected. That's exactly what we expected. You can't expect anything else from Blassie or this character Kobayashi. We'll have to get a progress report on Mike Wayne. We'll be right back as we continue in a moment.
This is Mildred Frankler of Teterboro, New Jersey. If you can identify the lowest list price car built in America, you will win our grand prize. Is it Pinto, Vega, or Gremlin? Gremlin! That's right! Gremlin has the lowest list price! You have won our grand prize! Dinner for one at Burger World! I want the car. No,
AMC Gremlin, the lowest list price of any car built in America.
This is a test. For the next 60 seconds, this station will conduct a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters of your area, in voluntary cooperation with the Federal Communications Commission and other authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have been instructed where to tune in your area for news and official information. This concludes this test of the emergency broadcast system.
What's going to happen this Friday night? That's the big question. What's going to happen in Albany at the Washington Avenue Armory when you take Haystacks Calhoun, a very fiery and determined Haystacks Calhoun, all 600 pounds of him, you couple him with one of the most extraordinary tag team combinations ever put together, that of Dean Ho and Tony Garea, and you put them in the ring against a killer Kowalski, against a Jimmy Valiant and a John Valiant, and perhaps even more importantly, behind the scenes, we hope behind the scenes, Lou Albano, joining forces mentally with the Grand Wizard of Wrestling, who will be formulating this strategy for Kowalski and the tag team champions of the world. Without a doubt, this is going to be a night to remember in Albany this Friday night. But right now, let's bring on all 600 pounds of Haystacks Calhoun. Let's also bring on Dean Ho and Tony Garea and talk about this extraordinary six-man tag team match. Haystacks, what about it? This is going to be something, well, you fellows proved yourself to last time in Albany. You're a great threesome.
Well, one thing that we did prove that Lou Albano, so the Captain Lou should be called Chicken Lou. You notice he doesn't have the guts, I'll say, to get back in the ring this time. He got Killer Kowalski to join his team of the Valiants. And now with those three guys in there, you can expect anything and everything. They'll be throwing the building at us, so to speak. With him and the Weasel, the Wizard, calling the shots, we'll expect every rule in the book to be broke.
Well, Haystacks, as I understand it, that good luck charm you wear around your neck came in a little handy last time you were in Albany. You're going to need that and much more.
Well, you got to ask Captain Lou about that, or Chicken Lou about that. He could tell you firsthand just how effective it was, because he's the one that felt it.
I'm sure of that. And perhaps Killer Kowalski may be able to feel that thing, or perhaps the big splash could be coming. And, Dean, I'll tell you, you fellows have really something on your side here with that 600-pound big splash.
Right. We're very, very happy, very well, that Haystacks signed up the contract with us against the Valiants, excuse me, it's a bad word, and Kowalski. Now, when the opportunity does arrive in that match, this match here, if the big man here has a chance to put that splash, give it to him. As they say in Hawaii, give him, brother, and splash him right out. Anything goes. Right, brother?
Neighbor, I'll be there with a big splash. You and Tony get him down. I'll be there to get on top of him.
We'll pick him up with a blotter.
Well, perhaps that'll be true, but then again, you have the Grand Wizard, and you have Lou Albano formulating the strategy, and Tony, you are all too familiar with what that strategy can do.
We certainly are, Vince, and with the Albano and the Wizard and the other three, it's like 5 against 3. But we're ready for them. I just pray that Albano and the Wizard stay right away from that ring, because we're standing on the apron, they're downstairs, their head is just about level, and it's in a good position to kick.
You know, neighbor, a few weeks ago, the Valiant's busted my head open. I feel like Captain Lou was behind that. So, Captain Lou, we know what to expect of you.
Best of luck to you three.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Haystacks, Calhoun, Dean Ho, and Tony Garea, ladies and gentlemen. And they'll be facing Killer Kowalski and the Valiant brothers. And right now, let's bring on the Grand Wizard of Wrestling and Louis Albano.
McMahon, I am very proud to say that at my side will be standing the one and only greatest manager, I will say, in the world today, the one and only Grand Wizard. With his wisdom, intestinal fortitude, integrity, ability, and keen mind, we cannot be defeated. Now, at his side and my side, we have the one and only legend of wrestling, Walter Killer Kowalski. And next to him, the world champions, Luscious John and Handsome Jimmy Valiant. Behind them, the one and only brilliant mind of the Grand Wizard and Captain Lou Albano. Can this combination be beaten? You tell me.
We're going to find out this Friday night. A lot of people think it can be beaten, and a lot of people are going to be there to see it, Mr. Albano.
Only people who lack intelligence and integrity could think that we could possibly be beaten.
And those people that come to Albany are going to see the three greatest athletes the world has ever known in the ring at the same time. The world's tag team champions, the Valiants, Killer Kowalski. I can't understand, Captain Lou, all this talk out here about what you're going to do, what I'm going to do. It sounds to me like the Fat Man, the Kiwi, and the Vanahead are already making the alibis, what they're going to tell the people when they lose. But the one thing that I'm looking for is when Killer Kowalski joins the Valiants, takes that claw hold, and sinks it into that great expanse, Haystacks Calhoun's belly.
No doubt about it, it's going to be something to see. This Friday night, the extraordinary six-man tag team match, the best 3 out of 5 falls with a 2-hour time limit.
Rubbing and buffing. With Sprint, I'm wiping, shining.
J-Wax Sprint shines as soon as you wipe it on.
Green Mountain Thoroughbred season is in full swing. Wednesday through Sunday, doubles, perfectas, trifectas. It's flat-out action at Green Mountain, Route 7, Pownell, Vermont.
Hey, I'm Jack Clark, bringing you the excitement and suspense on Dealer's Choice, the only nightly game show coming to you direct from Las Vegas, the excitement capital of the world. The odds are you'll have a great time on Dealer's Choice, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m., right here on Channel 6.
Recycle your usable throwaways and help recycle a person. Call for the Salvation Army truck.
Hi, this is Joe Garagiola, asking you to stay with WRGB and NBC for all your news and sports. You know, Channel 6 offers more local and network news programming per week than any other area station. And this includes an exclusive half-hour midday newscast each weekday and a full hour of local news weeknights at 6, with NBC News at 7. WRGB is also the only area station to offer complete local and network news and sports 7 nights a week.
A college where you begin anytime for people of all ages and backgrounds. That's Empire State College. Earn college credit through independent study, the use of community resources, and your own daily job. Empire State College has no classrooms or campus, but it does have locations across New York State. For information on the use of educational and work experience for college credit, write Empire State College.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing in the corner to my right, weighing 240 pounds, from New York City, S.D. Jones. And in the corner to my left, weighing 270 pounds, from Detroit, Michigan, Killer Kowalski. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling.
The Grand Wizard takes the jacket of Killer Kowalski. Kowalski against S.D. Jones. The bell rings, and here we go. The
This Friday night at Washington Avenue Armory, promoter Ted Bailey has outdone himself on the main event. There's no doubt about it. In the extraordinary six-man tag team match, 6 of the foremost wrestling competitors in the world will go at it like they've never gone at it before. Dino and Tony Garea, the former tag team champions of the world, teaming up once again with a 600-pound Haystacks Calhoun, who lends quite a bit of weight, strength, and outright support to their tag team effort. On the other side of the coin, though, you've got perhaps 3 of the most deadly threesomes ever put together, and I'm referring to the Valiant brothers, Handsome Jimmy Valiant, his brother Luscious John, and their tag team partner, the Grand Wizard's protege of Killer Kowalski. Without a doubt, this is going to be an extraordinary tag team match that you don't want to miss. Will be held this Friday night at the Washington Avenue Armory in Albany.
Series of headbutts by S.D. Jones and Kowalski locked up into those ropes. Working on that midsection now. Kowalski with a kick. S.D. Jones still up on his feet. A drop kick by Kowalski. Kowalski now on the attack. Kowalski on the outside of the ring along with S.D. Jones. Ooh, baby. S.D. Jones really picking up a lot here over the weeks. Winds him up once again, sends him into the turnbuckle. Leg dive by Killer Kowalski. Certainly a basic but a very effective wrestling move. Kowalski, LeBron, and the Grand Wizard of Wrestling in the brains. S.D. Jones beating on that back of Kowalski as Kowalski gets up on his feet. Ooh, vicious kick. S.D. Jones into the ropes now, coming off, and Kowalski misses. Another lag dive by Kowalski. S.D. Jones in quite a bit of trouble now. Referee breaking up that hold used by Kowalski. Big body slam by Kowalski, and S.D. Jones moving out of the way. Right there on target now. A missed drop kick by S.D. Jones. Kowalski making good use of those ropes. Sharp kick to the midsection. S.D. Jones in the peak of physical condition. Kowalski pounding on the back of S.D. Jones as Jones tries to regain his composure, now down on one knee. Down goes S.D. Jones. Snap Mary got tangled in the ropes, and Kowalski just loves it. Kowalski now heading up for that top rope, and S.D. Jones trying to get up. He better roll out of the way. Not in time. It's over. Killer Kowalski along with the Grand Wizard of Wrestling with another victory here on All-Star Wrestling. S.D. Jones, quite a competitor, but still lacking in experience. He has the conditioning, but he's learning the hard way. A very game and gallant wrestler as we're looking at S.D. Jones. Let's get the official word.
The time was 5 minutes and 1 second, and the winner, Killer Kowalski.
Kowalski victorious. We'll be back.
Davis at dawn. A nice place to be on 81 WGY.
Remember the early 50s when MacArthur told us that old soldiers never die? When another general named Ike was president? When 3D movies were the rage? When John Cameron Swayze brought you the Camel News Caravan? And WRGB was already considered a pioneer in television news. Now, 7 nights a week at 6 and 11, weekdays at 12:30, Channel 6 News. The oldest, the biggest, the best.
Abused children need your help. The Department of Social Services has a toll-free phone to report cases of child abuse. Call any hour, day or night, without charge. Your name will be kept confidential. To report, call 1-800-342-3720.
Not all teenagers are turning on to hard drugs. Some prefer another way, one even more dangerous: alcohol. Alcohol is one of the most dangerous drugs in the country. It can be just as addicting as the drugs that make headlines. If your teenager seems to drink too much, get help now. Don't wait until heavy drinking becomes alcoholic drinking. Remember, your child's good health begins with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. And here are your principals. In the corner to my left, weighing 240 pounds, from the Bronx, New York, Tomas Marin. And in the corner to my right, from Pawhuska, Oklahoma, weighing 247 pounds, the ever-popular Chief J. Strongbow.
J. Strongbow against Tomas Marin. And when the ring announcer said ever popular, that's exactly what he meant. This man, whose popularity just increases by leaps and bounds every day. Bell rings, and here we go.
What happens when you take the twisted mind, if you will, of Louis Albano, you couple that with the wizardry of the Grand Wizard of Wrestling? What sort of strategy do you think these two individuals are going to dream up for the tag team match? There's no telling. One thing you can bet, it's going to be of an unusual nature. Probably it will be of a illegal nature, but it's surely going to make for a lot of excitement, and it's going to make for a lot of problems for Haystacks Calhoun, who had a little bit of good luck with his good luck charm last time he was in Albany. But they're going to need more than good luck as Haystacks once again teams up with Tony Garea and Dean Hope. They're going to need a lot of support from the wrestling fans, because Albano and the Wizard can dream up the most devastating strategy of any duo ever put together. And Kowalski, coupled with the Valiant brothers, spells trouble with a capital T.
Marin backing up now, going on the offensive. Jay Strongbow in that corner, not the place to be. Marin continuing to be on the offensive. Strongbow apparently getting the momentum. Leg lift. Down goes Marin. Strongbow into work. Pat Marin back on his feet. Another leg lift, and Marin goes down once again. Strongbow right on top of him. Grabs him by the arm. Slinks him into the rope. Coming up. A sleeper hold. Marin going down on the mat, and it's all over already. Great victory. Almost a record time, I'm sure, by Strongbow. Well, when Strongbow finally got Marin on the inside of the ring, it didn't take him long to knock him right down and count him out with a sleeper. But let's get to work.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2 minutes and 3 seconds, here's your winner, Chief J. Strongbow.
J. Strongbow victorious, and it appears Marin is reeling around trying to come out of that. Sleeper hold probably not as effective as it should have been because Strongbow really applied it so quickly. You can see Marin moving around a bit. Crowd yelling, no, don't wake him up. Picks him up, and Marin's ready to go. Look at him. Boom! Almost got the referee. Strongbow leaps over the top ropes. What an agile man he is. An extraordinary athlete in J. Strongbow. Well, results of the match are official. Chief J. Strongbow victorious, and we'll be back as we...
Rock 99, now featuring bonus hours of solid music.
WGFM.
Just turn on to life, and life will turn you on.
Over 85,000 people have visited the new Schenectady Museum each year since its opening in 1969. People interested in technology, anthropology, the fine arts, and ecology have been attracted to the continuously changing exhibits. More than 15,000 school children attend planetarium sessions and the adult shows as well. Schenectady Museum needs you to continue its educational and recreational program. Help today by calling 372-3386.
Does it have to be this way? Ask yourself about your car and clean air lately? To get your free book about your car and the environment, write to Commuter, EPA, Washington, D.C. 20460.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next contest is scheduled for one fall or two curfew. Introducing in the corner to my right from Hong Kong, weighing 245 pounds, Lee Wong. In the corner to my left at 246 pounds from Ontario, Canada, John Maniac Tolos.
John Tolos against Lee Wong here. Bell rings, here we go, circling one another. Tolos going right in, tying up with Lee Wong, and here we go with the action.
Well, this Friday night at Washington Avenue Armory, promoter Ted Bailey has outdone himself on the main event. There's no doubt about it. In the extraordinary six-man tag team match, 6 of the foremost wrestling competitors in the world will go at it like they've never gone at it before. Dino and Tony Garea, the former tag team champions of the world, teaming up once again with a 600-pound Haystacks Calhoun, who lends quite a bit of weight, strength, and outright support to their tag team effort. On the other side of the coin, though, you've got perhaps 3 of the most deadly threesome ever put together, and I'm referring to the Valiant brothers, Handsome Jimmy Valiant, his brother Luscious John, and their tag team partner, the Grand Wizard's protege of Killer Kowalski. Without a doubt, this is going to be an extraordinary tag team match that you don't want to miss. It'll be held this Friday night at the Washington Avenue Armory in Albany.
John Tolos with Lee Wong up hanging from that top rope. John Tolos has been around for quite some time in the world of pro wrestling. He's nicknamed the Maniac, John Tolos. And here with us, one of the all-time greats in pro wrestling, Angelo Savoldi. Angelo, who has seen this individual many times, predominantly, though, out on the West Coast, where he has really made a name for himself, making his first campaign here on the East Coast in quite some time. Tolos apparently wants to take on everybody he can get his hands on, but here with a word about the man of John Tolos is Angelo Savoldi.
Well, I'll tell you, Vince, you know, a lot of wrestlers from all over the world all want to take on Bruno. Now, here's a fellow that stepped in the picture right here, and believe me, the way he looks, Bruno's going to have his hands full. He looks powerful, well-fed, and you can see he's very active.
No doubt about that. Extremely active, and this individual here, who is probably one of the quickest and one of the most agile wrestlers in the world today as well.
They should have never named him Maniac. They should have called him a cat. Look at him. Always on a man. He don't give a man a chance to breathe.
You heard it from Angelo Savoldi. John Maniac Tolos against Lee Wong, and right now he's having no problem at all in handling Lee Wong. And Lee Wong is no pushover, right down on his stomach. Wong with his head bashed into the turnbuckle. Hard right. Wong trying to hang on to that rope. John Tolos pounding away. Anything he can do to try to immobilize his opponent, Lee Wong, and I think he just about has him that way. Wong up on the apron of the ring, not for long again, knocking him right down on the hard floor out there. John Tolos. End of the rope now, coming off, and Tolos right there with a hard right. Down on the knee. Tolos backing up now. Here he comes with a cannonball. Right down into the throat. A cover. Referee there for a count of 2. Look at that. Tolos lifting him up. Undoubtedly could have had that third count. Lee Wong trying to get up, and again, pushing down John Tolos. It's over. John Tolos with a grimace on his face. Let's get the official word of the match.
The time, 4 minutes and 39 seconds, and the winner, John Tolos.
Tolos victorious with a series of explosive cannonball knee drops. Lee Wong needs a little bit of help there, I'm sure. We'll be back as we continue with a wrap-up in just a few moments and hopefully an interview with the famous Angelo Savoldi.
Fortune, master's degree in communications, experienced news reporter, Channel 6 arts and entertainment editor, and anchorman of the weeknight 11 p.m. news. Only Channel 6 News brings you Bill Fortune. Channel 6 News, 7 days a week at 6 and 11 p.m., weekdays at 12:30. Be a nobody. Watch Channel 6.
Hi, I'm Mike Douglas. Join me and my co-host and our great guests each day at 9 for some songs, some good talk. That's the Mike Douglas Show, Monday through Friday at 9, right here on Channel 6.
Meet them all at Mike's, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. on Channel 6.
Tracy and Tommy take 40 pills every day. It's not fun. They have cystic fibrosis, and they need the pills to keep them going and growing. But youngsters shouldn't have to take drugs to live. Join the Cystic Fibrosis Breath of Life campaign. Help lung-damaged children.
It's impossible to predict the problems that can develop after you buy a home. For instance, who'd guess a new survey would show your driveway extending onto your neighbor's property and that he'd put up a fence? When your home ownership is challenged, you'll be happy you took precautions before closing your real estate purchase. In this instance, your owner's title insurance will pay for defending against your neighbor's claim in court, so his fence will be removed. It pays to learn the facts on purchasing real estate before you buy. Remember, it's your money.
To my left, one of the all-time great wrestlers, Angelo Savoldi. And Angelo's out here to talk a little bit about Mr. Kobayashi, the newish protege of Mr. Fred Blassie. Kobayashi from the Orient, and of course, Ange, you spent a lot of time over in the Orient and had an extremely successful campaign over there. Have you ever seen the likes of this sleeper hold that he has? It's a most unusual type of sleeper hold, isn't it?
That's right, Vince. I've seen a lot of sleeping holds. I've seen Hindus who use it from India and all them places, but believe me, this fella, when he grabs it, not only puts you to sleep, it's dangerous. In many estates, they bar those holds, you know. But he's fortunate that they're not kicking on him now, but I don't know what's going to happen in the future, because if he keeps putting him to sleep the way he's doing it, I don't know really what's going to happen.
Well, it seems to be more of a paralyzing type of a hold than a sleeper hold, but in any event, you can rest assured Mr. Fred Blassie likes what he sees in his protege, and I think it's going to be trouble. Mr. Kobayashi is going to be in a lot of trouble when he takes on the greats, but right now, a lot of people are going to be in trouble when they get in the ring with him.
That's right. Well, you know, just like you said, Fred went a long way. Believe me, he did go a long way to pick something, and he's got something good. I have to admit it. So we got great wrestlers there, but really, he picked up a great one.
No doubt about that. And of course, referring to that opening match, what do you think about Tony Garea and Nikolai Volkoff?
Well, I'll tell you. Of course, Nikolai and also Garea, to me, they look two fine-looking athletes there. But I pick Garea any day, believe me.
Thank you very much. Angelo Savoldi out here with us. Join us next week, same time, same station.